Hi everyone, it's Maddie. I'm currently boiling. It's hot. Today is the I think it's the 25th of August? No, it's the 26th. It's the 26th of August 2023. My door's opened, even though I had a stool there to stop it because of the window. Because I'm gonna have to get another stool, because when that window's open, my door will open itself and then slam. And I don't want it to keep doing that. I am boiling. It's boiling today. Absolutely boiling. Yeah, I wanted to make this video so I could vent, I guess, and this video is going to be, I guess, a sad one. Maybe in parts angry, because I'm a human being. Now, I'm not going to name names or even places or anything like that, but I'm going to be very careful. But I want to talk about the feelings I have about a situation rather than a specific situation, if that makes sense, and just how this kind of stuff has made me feel my whole life, because I feel like being born with cerebral palsy opens me up to judgment unfairly, and people use that. People unfortunately see it as a weakness. They see it as a weakness, and I'm not gonna lie, at the moment I'm feeling like it's a weakness too, because I'm just upset. I am struggling so much the past few days because I hate cerebral palsy. At the moment, in this moment in time, I hate my disability, and I'm so angry at the fact I have cerebral palsy, and like, I know that's irrational to be angry. Like, it's been 21 years, you know? Get over it. But you don't get over it, because it's what you have to live with. But I am so angry at the fact I have cerebral palsy, because at the moment I've been feeling just like absolute crap about it, to be honest. My whole life I've had people doubt my abilities. I've had people support me and be there for me, and I appreciate every single person that's done that. But I've also had people doubt me and use it against me or be nasty about it, the fact that I have cerebral palsy. I've heard so many things. I've literally been called alien legs before. I've heard so many things. I've had people when I was in primary school be like, oh, we're gonna lose this race because of her, because I was on their same team in PE. I've had people say, why do I stand like that? Why do I walk like that? I've had people point at me. I've had people just be not very decent, to be honest. Now, I am very grateful for the people in my life that have supported me, been there for me, loved me no matter what. I mean, to be honest, be a bit awful if people, but there are people out there like this. It'd be a bit awful if people around me were just like, oh, you have cerebral palsy, screw you, because that's kind of what it feels like sometimes with some people. But I'm grateful for the people that have stood by me and do care about me, actually care about me, and have supported me and loved me regardless of the fact I have a disability. But there are also some pretty awful people in this world, and I've been really reminded of that in these last few days, and it has been eating me up inside, because I've just been feeling worthless and useless and used and just awful about myself, because someone decided to use my cerebral palsy against me because they didn't think how it would affect me. Like I almost want to say, how dare you? No, I do want to say, but I can't say. How dare you take something like that and use it on me. How dare you is what I want to say. And so to anyone who's watching this video that has ever used someone's disability against them, how fucking dare you? Because that feels good to say. How fucking dare you? I hope you reevaluate your choices and your opinions, and you think with more kindness towards people, and you really think about your actions, because whilst they can't change the fact they have a disability, you can definitely change your attitude and change the way you treat people, because it is not on. It is not on. And if you think it's okay, I really do pity what it's like to be in your pathetic brain if you think that's genuinely okay. Just saying. That felt good to say. I'm not gonna lie. That felt good to say. But yeah, I'm just honestly really struggling with the fact I have a cerebral palsy. And do you know what the harsh thing is? Like, yeah, I deal with the physical side, like I said, both my legs cramping up, pains, where I've got like some like stiffness at the moment. I've been dealing with physical pains. My back last night, oh my Jesus, I always have back pain, but last night was on another level. I was in so much pain. It felt like my back was legit ripping itself and splitting in half. It was truly wonderful. But yeah, I'm used to the physical side, but I feel like it's important to let myself emotionally just go ah sometimes, because it gets a lot. It gets a lot. Like, I woke up the other day. Do you want to know how I woke up the other day? I woke up to both of my legs at the exact same time cramping up. And I don't just mean like a little, no. They were basically seizing up. They were cramping so much that my legs were kind of retracting in on themselves, and I was screaming in pain. I woke up to that. I woke up to my legs, both of them, not just one, both of them cramping up. And it was excruciating. And I screamed and I cried out in pain, but then I just pushed it aside emotionally. I was like, oh, whatever. And I feel like that is a massive problem I have, is I will process the physical pain, but throw back the emotional pain of it. And then later on it comes to bite me in the ass, and then I'm like, why am I like this? You know what I mean? So yeah, this video I just wanted to make because I have had a lot of emotions lately, if you can't tell. I mean, oh, I've had a lot of emotions lately, and I feel like maybe this video is good for me, for one thing, to vent how I feel, but also it might be good for other people to know that it's okay. It's okay. If you're ever feeling angry and you just want to get angry about the fact you have a disability, let's have an angry party together, or a chronic illness or anything like that. Let's have an angry party together. Come on, guys. Let's angry rave. Like, fuck this. You know, like, it's okay to be upset sometimes. Like, if you ever need to, we can use this video as a pity party. Welcome to the pity party, people. Because it's okay sometimes. Like, you can expect love and kindness and compassion about your disability and still have angry feelings about your disability. Like, for example, I have cerebral palsy, but by me being angry about the fact that I have cerebral palsy does not in no way ever mean that I think that anybody else with cerebral palsy is less of a person, because that's just not true. I think like anyone with disability is amazing, and the stuff you have to overcome, and like genuinely I think you're all amazing. Like, the stories I read about other people, I think they're amazing and I wish them the best, but sometimes it's incredibly hard to wish the same thing for yourself. It's like, I will cheer on other people until the end of time, but for myself that is incredibly hard to do, and I feel like a lot of people can relate to that. Cheering on others but hating on yourself. Even if they said the exact same thing as you felt, you still wouldn't cheer yourself on, and you'd cheer them on. Now, that being said, I do want this channel to be a safe space and be a positive and educational space, but I also feel like it is very, 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 very important to remember that we have emotions. Like, we have emotions and we're entitled to those emotions. Like, you know, I know that having cerebral palsy doesn't make you less of a person, or having a disability doesn't make you less of a person. But sometimes, in our own emotions about our own disabilities, we feel like less of a person. I mean, I'm talking from my experience, but you might relate. Feeling like less of a person, like an alien, like an outsider, just feeling awful because of it. And I think that's okay to admit that you can feel pretty awful because you're disabled, and that's okay. You're allowed your emotions, you know? You're allowed your emotions. I actually saw a TikTok of this woman who had had an amputation, and she showed the first initial reaction to her amputation, and like then she showed where she was now, and like, you know, the initial, and then like as time went on, and like she showed that things do get better, and I think that was a really brave thing to show, but also a lovely message, because she was saying to other people with amputations that the things will get better and stuff, but also she showed that it's not all sunshine and rainbows, and I think that was beautiful, to be honest, like showing both sides of it, both sides of the whole situation. What I'm trying to say is there will be two sides to everything. There's two sides of the coin. There's the times where you're like, well, I'm talking about myself, but you might relate. There are times where it's like, you know what, I have cerebral palsy, and that's okay, and like, I'm okay. Like, that's okay, that's just who I am, that's like what I have, nothing's gonna change that, and that's okay. And then there's other times where, like I said, I'm having a complete breakdown over the fact that I'm disabled, it's never gonna change, and I'm stuck like this until the day I die. I have a breakdown. And also another point is, a lot of people with cerebral palsy, a lot of people with disabilities and chronic illnesses and stuff like that, will have depression because it's a lot to deal with. Like, there are statistics of the link between depression and disabilities for a reason, because it's hard to deal with, and that's okay. Like, I saw this post online that was a really good post that was about like chronic illnesses and disabilities, where it's like the post goes, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, fuck my life, ah! I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, why do I have this? I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm used to it, I'm used to it, oh, I deal with this every day, I do. Why in the universe does this happen to me? Is this happening to me? And then it'll be like, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. And the point of that post, that wasn't the exact wording, that was basically the principle of the post. The point of that post is, you, like, for everyday life, it's like, I'm fine, I'm used to it, it's whatever, I'm used to it. But there are times where you just want to scream. You just want to scream and cry and be like, why? Just why, you know? And to be honest, I definitely know that is not an experience I'm alone in, and if it helps somebody else feel less alone in this, like, I sometimes feel so guilty because I am fortunate that there's that whole thing of, oh, there's always someone that has it worse, or you could have had it worse, and I understand that, and I appreciate that, and I am so grateful for all I do have and all I can do, and I'm so grateful. But at the same time, some days you literally just want to scream and cry and just break down and be like, fuck this. Fuck this. Like, this is my existence for the rest of my life. Constant pain, constant, like, tiredness and fatigue and fucking dizzy spells and aches and, like, you know what I mean? Like, there are studies about the link between self-image and depression and anxiety, all to do with having disabilities and chronic illnesses. There's a link there because it is a lot to emotionally take on. And so I think it's really, 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 really unhealthy to hide that away, to hide that part. Like, yes, as much as I want to make videos that are positive about disabilities and show that we're a community and we got this, like, that's important. But also I think what's important is being able to say, actually, it does get really hard. There are hard emotions there. And sometimes you just want to scream. And that's okay. You know, you just want to get the emotional toll out almost. Because it is a lot to take on emotionally. But yeah, I hope this video made sense. I hope this video made sense. And I really appreciate you guys watching this. And thank you for all the kindness and support. Currently, my SD cards, I don't have a working SD card, hence why I'm filming this in like minute clips on my phone so I can send it over. But I'm hoping to get a new SD card soon and start making more camera videos. And I've got some ideas for the Madalada channel, like some videos I want to make. But I was trying to hold off because I don't have an SD card, but I wanted to make this video because I was I've just been struggling so much, and yeah, I just wanted to make this video. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you want, you can comment down below, and have a lovely day. Oh, follow at Madalada Munden -2, and goodbye everyone, have a lovely day. And it's okay to not be okay sometimes.